Okay, good morning, everyone. Let's, let's get started. My name is Pawan Saxena, and I am a Sahaja Yoga practitioner for 7 years. And on behalf of Sahaja Yoga Meditation, I would like to welcome you to our session. It will be about 45 to 50 minutes, and I hope you will enjoy it. So let's get started. So let's first explain what Sahaja Yoga means. So Sahaja Yoga is a combination of two words, and both of the words have their roots in ancient Sanskrit language from East India. Sahaj means something that is you are born with, something that happens spontaneously, and something that is very natural and inbuilt within you. And yoga, most of the people relate yoga to physical exercises or postures to improve your physical being. Whereas the real meaning of yoga is union. And union of what would be the another question. So yoga means your own union with the power that created you, or the all-pervading power out there. Your connection with that power is yoga. So Sahaja Yoga, if we combine the two words, it basically means it's an effortless, spontaneous mechanism to unite your physical being with the cosmic energy out there. And how does Sahaja Yoga achieves this is by awakening a inner energy that we are going to talk in detail in our presentation, by awakening that inner energy within us, which helps us unite our being with the cosmic energy out there. So with that, let's get started. So we have divided this presentation or this session into 2 or 3 sessions. Like, we are going to give an introduction about meditation, subtle system, and then we are going to talk more. We are going to go into the practical aspect of Sahaja Yoga, where we are going to go through a process called self-realization, which is what helps us awaken our inner energy and help us achieve the yoga that we just talked about. And then in the end, we will leave some time for question and answer. So obviously you came here for first time, and then something brought you here, and very likely the question that might be in your mind is like, why should we meditate? And if we go into psychological aspect of our personality, and if you read some of the literature about it, our personality has, there are 6 enemies, if you say, that actually affects our personality. And then they may be related as like anger, lust, our attachments, our sense of jealousy, our sense of vanity, like taking petty pride in like superficial things and all. These all things, they affect our personality in a way which does not let us grow, but it takes us on a downward path. And that's the question. I don't know about the authenticity of this quote, but like the Buddha was asked this question, that what did you gain from meditation? And I'm amazed by his answer that says, I didn't get anything, but I was able to overcome these enemies which comes in my way of my growth. Like, I was able to overcome my anger, my anxiety, depression. I was able to get rid of the attachments that I have and all. So this is what you can gain from meditation. And how we do that, we can look into the next slides. Another faculty about our own being is our attention. And the slides try to reflect different aspects where our attention may not be on the right thing. And we are, let's say it's a classroom setting, and then our attention should be on the subject. But, we are hyperactive or something, and our attention is going here and there, and we are not able to focus. Another one is, we just don't know why the hell we are here. So that's one aspect of it. Another one is like, you are always thinking about something else out there. Like, you are in the future, you are always planning something, or you are imagining something. Nothing wrong with that, but that does not that means you're not in control of your attention where it should be. And one of the other thing that you may have noticed is, a lot of people, they feel exhausted. Their energy is depleted. They are always in a lethargic mode and doesn't want to do anything and all. So meditation can help you overcome that lethargy, and you can actually tap into the inner energy which is present in all of us and be active and put your attention on the right things. So these are some of the things that you might ask, why meditate? And then these are some of the answers that you would like to meditate to get to that level. So one thing is like there are different things out there. Like there are so many people talk about meditation. You see in movies and you read a lot of this literature, and how Sahaj Yoga can help. So basically, Sahaj Yoga differentiates itself in the fact that by awakening our own energy, you can achieve that fourth dimension, or you can. What we mean by that is you can achieve that thoughtless state in which your attention is above your mind, where you are beyond thoughts, and that opens up new dimension to your awareness. Sahaj Yoga is also scientifically verifiable in the sense that you become aware of your own nervous system, your subtle system, and then you become master of it. And once you become aware of your subtle system, you know about your shortcomings, your problems that you are facing, and that helps you introspect yourself and overcome those shortcomings you that you become aware of. Obviously, it provides peace and joy, because once you are in that thoughtless state, or you're in a balanced state, you can experience the true meaning of peace, and you can experience the joy. Overall meditation, and then we will see in the explanation of our subtle system, it helps us get into a better physical health, and also it improves our mental health as well. And Sahaj Yoga is unique in the sense that it does not require anything. It does not require any tools or paraphernalia or anything. You can do it anytime, anywhere, and then anybody can do it. And most important thing, Sahaj Yoga is always free, and it will always remain free. All of our sessions, this session or any other sessions that you are going to attend, is always going to be free, because that's the philosophy or the belief of our founder, that spirituality cannot be sold, basically. So let me tell you a little bit about our founder. We lovingly call her Mother, Shri Mataji. That also in Hindi language, it means respectfully you tell to our mother, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. She was born in 1923 in India. And my profession, she studied medicine and also psychology, and she was nominated for her work around the world for a Nobel Peace Prize twice. And she was married to a foreign diplomat from India. So along with her husband, she traveled across around the world, and she developed this unique technique of meditation by the Kundalini awakening in 1970. And then she spread this knowledge throughout the world. And because of her work, this form of meditation is practiced by millions of people around like 100 plus countries. And there is this a very meaningful quote from her, that your true meaning of life you will only know when you become connected with the power that created you. And you will get that sense of it when you gradually progress in your meditation, what actually it really means. So this is if you look at this picture, you might want to look at it as if you are looking yourself in the mirror. This is an overly simplified representation of our nervous system. Our nervous system has millions and billions, if possible, the nerves around us carrying different forms of energy. But this picture represents what are the main aspect of our subtle system. And there are 3 energy channels. There are 7 energy centers, and also they are called chakras. And we will talk a little bit in detail like what these chakras mean. And there is one which is the most important thing, is our inner energy. And in the Sanskrit language or in the Indian language, it is called the Kundalini energy. This is what, if you have read a little bit of spiritual literature, you will find these terms there. The Kundalini energy is there. So it's 7 energy centers, 3 energy channels, and 1 inner energy within ourselves. So like we our subtle system carries energy within us, basically, that helps us stay alive and help us perform different functions. But like energy takes many different forms and it manifests in different forms and perform different function, the same way the three energy channels that are present in all of us, regardless of our race or anything, because this is biology, this is anatomy of our body. This energy, the energy in each of these channels perform different functions, if you will say that. So for example, the channel which is running on the left, which is color coded as blue, the energy that runs in this channel actually relates yourself to your past. It is the energy that helps you desire something. It is the energy that provides feelings or emotions within you. And the joy that you experience about life, nature, or anything comes from the energy running in this left channel. Okay. And you can also, from a medical term perspective, this channel is represented as left sympathetic nervous system, and it performs certain functions on our bodily organs as well. On the right channel, which is on color coded as yellow, the energy that flows in this channel has a special characteristics by which we perform actions. So you desire something, you want to cook something, or you want to create something, or you have the desire to do something in the future. That all aspect of your personality is governed by the energy that is running in the right channel, right? So this is the channel which also allows us to think about future. And from our biological point of view, this controls the right sympathetic nervous system within our body and controls the organs that are related to that. So in other way, you can say on the left channel, it is more of a desire channel, emotional channel, and helps you attain peace and joy. On the right channel is the one which helps you plan things, do mental activity, thinking, planning about the future, and perform action. In the central is the spiritual channel, or in a biological term, it's called parasympathetic nervous system. And from a biological point of view, this is the channel which carries the energy, which does all involuntary actions, like you're breathing right now. You are not doing anything to breathe, so that you're not using the energy from the right channel, or you are not desiring to breathe, or so that you're not using the energy from the left channel, but you're breathing by yourself. It is happening by yourself. Even when you're sleeping, it's happening. So that is governed by the energy that is running in that channel. And from a spiritual point of view, this is the channel which gives us the balance, where we have a balanced set of desires and balanced set of actions, so we can remain in balance. And when we remain in balance, we actually overcome our stress, and we also helps this energy to adequately perform the functions, the body functions, or control the organs within our body. So how do we come into the balance is by this Kundalini energy, which is present within all of us. And it is present at the, like you can say, at the bottom of your spinal cord, there is a triangular bone. In that, this energy is residing in us in a dormant form. It was active when we were babies, but as we grow older, like about 5 to 6 years of age, this energy becomes dormant and is present there. And we can awaken this energy by our own pure desire, by using the energy that is running in our left channel. And then we also talked about there are 7 energy centers in our subtle system. And they are, you can think of them as a concentration of different nerves that are forming a chakra or an energy center. And they are there so that they can perform the functions, or they can control the functioning of the bodily organs. For example, the bottommost chakra, which is red color coded, from a physical point of view, the energy that is running in that chakra, it controls our uh, recreational, not recreation, the excretory organs, or reproductive organs, or the sexuality of our being is controlled by the energy running in that energy center. Uh, the fourth one, which is like on your heart, it's very obvious to see that this obviously is heart is pumping blood and everything, but this is controlling the aspect, the organs around the heart, like our antibodies or our lungs. This is controlled by the heart chakra. The way our blood pressure is regulated is controlled by this heart chakra, the energy running in that heart chakra. So along with these chakras controlling your body organs, they also carry within themselves the certain spiritual qualities or spiritual traits. And as you awaken these energy centers within you, these spiritual qualities start manifesting in you. For example, when the heart chakra is opens up or is awakened within us, then we get into the true meaning of love and compassion, which is actually beyond relations. It is unconditional, and suddenly you feel that you are part of the bigger mankind. So your attachments drops off, and also these kind of qualities, they start manifesting in you, and then they lead you into a more balanced personality. The For example, the sixth energy center, it has an quality that in addition to controlling the body organs in your head, it has a quality that allows you to forgive people. And when you forgive people, it relaxes your subtle system and it helps your attention grow higher. So as the kundalini is awakened within us, that we will see how we do it. It basically balances our left and right energy center, energy channels, and it also energizes these energy centers or chakras that are within us. So once these chakras are awakened, you get a better physical being, and it also awakens or unlocks these qualities, spiritual qualities that are governed by these particular chakras. And as this energy grows up in the central channel and it pierces our fontanel bone, the seventh chakra, which was when we were babies, this was a soft bone. And when through this center, when the energy passes, that's the time the yoga takes place, where your physical being gets connected with all the force out there or cosmic energy out there. And once you reach in that state, then you achieve that thoughtless state that we talked about. So this is like a short description about our subtle system. In our next classes, we do talk about each chakra and how to control and how to make sure how to awaken the energy within that, the qualities within that chakra. And once you awaken that, then you can benefit from it. But at a higher level, this is what this subtle system means. And in the next session, we would like to get into a practical aspect of meditation, where we will awaken this energy using the energy from our left channel, the desire channel. So and that process, it is called self-realization, where our energy is awakened within us, and it connects us with the cosmic energy. So there are several steps to this self-realization process. You don't have to do physically anything, because this is completely done by the our desire energy, or by the energy in our desire channel. So all we need is a pure desire in our heart that we want to achieve this, and we will use that desire energy to awaken this kundalini energy. And at each step, there will be an affirmation that we will be taking within our heart. And if you take it with full sincerity and belief in it, that means you're tapping into your desire energy, and then it will help awaken the kundalini energy within us. So very first step will be, we will put our right hand on our heart. Our left hand will remain in our lap, and then our right hand, we are going to work on our left channel, because that is the channel which is carrying the desire energy. So we'll put our right hand on our heart in the uh, first step, and there will be an affirmation that you have to repeat in your heart. Then you're going to put your hand slightly below your heart, below your rib cage and the upper part of your abdomen, and then there will be an affirmation. Then you're going to put your hand below your waist, like where you tie the belt, and there will be an affirmation. You're going to bring the hand back on your upper part of your abdomen or below the rib cage. You're going to put the hand back on your heart. Then you're going to put your right elbow and then wrap it around your left shoulder. And you'll do it such that your fingers touch the spinal cord, the knot which is on your neck, behind your neck. And you can put your head towards your right to help you with that. And there will be an affirmation here that you will take. Then you're going to have put your right hand on your forehead, and you can bow your head a little bit when you're doing that, and then take the affirmation. Then you're going to put your hand behind your head, allow your head to rest on your hand, and raise your head towards ceiling and take the affirmation. And finally, we will use the center of our palm, and we're going to press it on the crown chakra, or the top of our head, the fontanel bone, which was soft when we were babies. And with the center of our palm, we are going to rotate this clockwise. So think there is a clock on your head. You will rotate your palm in the clockwise direction, pressing hardly on the fontanel bone and rotating it clockwise, and take the affirmation at the same time. I know these are like too many steps, but let me recap here. So we're going to put our left hand in our lap. We're going to always use our right hand on our left side of our body. First, we'll put it on our heart. We'll bring it below the heart, and then we'll put it at the belt area on our waist. Then we are going to bring it below the heart again, then on the heart. Then we are going to wrap our right hand from our left shoulder behind our neck and take the affirmation. Then we are going to cover our forehead with our hand. And then finally, we will put our right hand behind our head and look towards the ceiling. And then we are going to use the center of our palm at the fontanel bone, the top of our head, and then rotate our hand clockwise while taking the affirmation. And if you can't remember, the video that we are going to play is going to ask you to place the hand at the right place. So you're not going to make a mistake. We can just close our eyes, and we'll be doing this all while closing the eyes. And it is important that we do it with full sincerity, full desire, because it's the desire that is going to move the energy, not our action. So that is the most important aspect of this process. So I talked a lot about these things. So I would like our mind to settle down first. So sit down comfortably and relax, and keep your both the hands in your lap with the palms facing upward. If you're sitting in chair, that's totally fine. Just make sure your feet are apart and then they're touching the ground. Let's close our eyes, and we are going to take some deep breath. So you're going to take a breathe in and then hold it for a few seconds, and then slowly exhale it. Breathe in, hold, slowly exhale it. Now put your attention on your palms, the center of both of your hands. Now slowly move your attention on each of your fingers in your palm. Let's bring our attention to our heart. Now back on your palms. We are going to just sit for a few seconds, and then we will follow the steps, affirmations mentioned in the video.
Keep your eyes closed. First of all, please put your right hand on your heart. All the time the left hand is towards me. Now, here you have to say, in your heart, with all sincerity, Mother, am I the spirit? Ask the question 3 times in your heart. This is a very fundamental question. Now bring the right hand on to the left hand side of your stomach, in the upper part. Here press it. Now this is the center of your mastery, your guidance, your Guru Tattva as they say. So ask a question, Mother, am I my own master? This is a question to be asked 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Now, bring your right hand down below, in the lower part of the abdomen. Now, this is the center from which all the divine work is done. All the pure work is done. So to ask 6 times, because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. 6 times you just ask. As a result of this asking, the Kundalini starts getting awakened. Now to help the Kundalini rise, you have to cooperate with her. So please put your right hand on the left hand side in the upper part of your abdomen and press it. on the stomach. Now here you have to say with full confidence, to help the Kundalini to rise, Mother, I am my own master. This you have to say 10 times. These are the 10 commandments which you have to say. That, Mother, I am my own master. Now, 10 times with full confidence. Now please raise your right hand to your heart. Now, here you have to say, again with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This is the truth. You are the Spirit. But you have to say with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This you have to say 12 times. Now one has to know that God Almighty is the ocean of love. But above all, He is the ocean of forgiveness. So He forgives. Whatever wrong you do, He forgives. So don't feel guilty and put your right hand across. On the left hand side, in the corner which is made by your neck and your shoulder. Now here you have to say, again with full confidence, 16 times, Mother, I am not guilty. Please say it. Mother, I am not guilty. 16 times. I am not guilty at all. Please say it. Please say it. Very hot. Now raise your hand across on your forehead. And it's a very important center. Here you have to say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Please say it from your heart. How many times is not the point. Mother, I forgive everyone. Now some would say that it's very difficult to forgive. But it's a myth that we do not forgive or we forgive. We do not do anything in both the cases. But if we don't forgive, then we play into wrong hands. So please say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now please take your hand on the back agya, the same center, on the back side of your head and allow your head to rest on it and push it back a little bit. Now here, you have to say, for your satisfaction, because you always feel guilty, that O Divine, if I have done anything wrong, please forgive me. Please forgive me. From your heart. Stretch your hand fully and put your center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a very soft bone in your childhood. Press it hard. Press hard your scalp. Now you have to move it 7 times, saying one thing which you have to ask for. Mother, please give us my self-realization, because I cannot force on you. So you have to ask for it. 7 times, press it hard and move it 7 times, very hard. Slowly, saying that.
Let's keep our both the hands in our lap, eyes closed. Keep the attention on the top of your head, and we will silently meditate with some light music. Let's bring our attention on our central of our palms in both hands. On our fingers in our hands. Bring our attention on our heart. We can slowly open our eyes. We can do this exercise where we are going to keep our left hand in our lap, and we can use our right hand slightly above our head, 4 to 6 inches, and then move up and down and feel if we can feel any energy between our hand and the head. Just move your right hand on top of your head, few inches above your head. You can feel what you feel on your both the hands. You can repeat the same, put the right hand in the lap and left hand move on your top of your head. Bring your hand back in the lap. So what we did today was use our pure desire that is present within all of us and used it to awaken our energy. It's a living process. It's a Sahaj process. It happens automatically. When we awaken this energy, we should feel coolness in our hands or some sensation in our fingertips. And when we moved your hand above our head, some may have felt cool breeze, hot breeze, or may be nothing. But what happens is when this energy is awakened, this nourishes each of our chakras or energy center. And as the chakras get cleansed and energized, you feel cool sensation on top of your head or on your palms. Some might have felt calmness in their heart as well. The experience varies, but this is a living process. And just like living process, when we plant a seed, we need to water it every day for it to grow into a beautiful plant. This Kundalini awakening is also a living process. So we have to meditate every day for this energy to continue to nourish our energy centers, subtle system, and helps us get into that thoughtless meditative state. So in order to facilitate your meditation practice, we offer free online sessions daily. And this is the information about those sessions on the screen. You can make a note of it. And if you share your email addresses in the chat window, I'll be happy to send you all these details in an email, and along with our other programs that are all free and run online due to the COVID-19 situation right now. But once things settle and life returns to normal, kindly attend our local Sahaj Center, where you can learn more about meditation and you can come in larger collective, which will help you in growing faster in your meditation. And meditation is not a state, like, I mean, it's not a something that you do, but it's a journey that helps you improve day by day, and it's a beautiful journey, and it's a lifelong journey for everyone who practices meditation. So with that, you can unmute yourself and ask me any questions you have, or you can share your experiences. or you can put your also your email address in our chat window so we can use it to